The current value of a Vechain coin is $0.0186, which is equivalent to the previous day's value of $0.0187 per coin. The reverse rate changed by 0.000010.53%. The value of Vechain in US dollars in 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, and 2027. Initially, it was predicted that the highest price for Vechain in July 2023 could reach 0.020. About average for the month is 0.016. 0.019 Vechain monthly cost projection change of 0.020 for July. 0.0 VET to US dollars predictions for August 2023 beginning cost of $0.020 and highest cost of $0.020. 0.027 least cost. The average for the month is 0.018, a change of 0.021 from the average for the month of August. At 0.021, the initial expenditure was the highest. 0.021 least expense. 0.019 is the average for the month. Vechain cost estimates for October 2023 are based on the September 4.8 VET to US dollar exchange rate of N0.020. The cost of 0.02 was initially the greatest. 0.020 least expense. 0.017 is the average for the month. Vechain's cost at the conclusion of the month, a change of 10% for October. The highest price anticipated for Vechain in November 2023 was initially estimated to be 0.018. About average for the month is 0.016. 0.017 Vechain monthly cost estimate for November. 0.017 change for November. 5.6 VET to US dollars estimates for December 2023 at the greatest cost of 0.017. 0.017 the least expensive and 0.014 the monthly average. 0.016 Vechain cost estimate for the months and 0.015 change for December. 11.8% Vechain cost forecast for January 2024 first and principal cost at $0.015 highest cost. 0.018 least cost. 0.015 is roughly the monthly average for the month. 0.016 cost per month for Vechain, with a change of 0.017 for January. 13.3 VET to US dollars estimated for February 2024 at the most expensive cost of 0.017. 0.021 contract cost. The average for the month is 0.017. 0.019 is the monthly Vechain cost figure. And 0.020 is the change for February's 17.6 Vechain cost estimate for WOC 2024 before other costs. 0.020 least expense. About average for the month is 0.016. 0.018 Vechain cost estimate 2 at the end of the year and 0.017 change for spring. 15% VET to US dollars forecasts for April 2024 first and principal cost at 0.017 greatest cost. 0.017 lease cost. The monthly average is 0.013. 0.016 least cost. The monthly mean is 0.014. 0.015 least expense. The average price of Vechain for the month of June is 0.013, while the average for the month is 0.013. 0.014% price change for Vechain in June. July 2024 Vechain price forecast is 0.014 US dollars. 0.014 lease cost. 0.011 is roughly the monthly average for the month. 0.013 Vechain price prediction for the upcoming months and 0.012 change for July. 14.3 Vechain price prediction for September 2025's maximum price at 0.007. 0.007 least expense. 0.006 is approximately the monthly average for the month. Change of 0.006 for 14 September. 0.3% VET to US dollar forecasts for October 2025 begin at the maximum cost of 0.006. 0.006 least expense 0.005 is approximately the monthly average for the month 0.006 euros. The price of Vechain is added to N. Change of 0.005 for 16.7 October. Vechain price forecast for November 2025 at the maximum starting price of 0.005. Least expense 0.005 is approximately the monthly average for the month. $0.006 Vechain cost estimate for the month of November, and $0.006 and change prior to making any other wagers. Convert December 2025 US dollar estimates to 0. Cost at $0.006. Most severe cost 0.007. Least expense 0.006 is approximately the monthly average for the month. 0.007 Vechain price forecast for the upcoming months, and 0.007 change for December. 16.7 0.007 Vechain price forecast for January 2020. SIXS first and highest price at 0.007. 0.009 is less expensive than 0.007. The average expenditure for the month 0.008 Vechain price indicator for the months, and 0.008 change for January 14. The greatest 3 VET to US dollar forecast for February 2026 begins at 0.008. 0.10 rental rate. The monthly average is 0.008 to 0.009 euros. Bitcoin stays at $30,000, Ethereum is above $1,900, and XRP goes up by 6%. Bitcoin nursed its wounds from the weekend and made small gains to stay above the $30,000 mark. Ethereum also went up a little bit but stayed below the $1,950 level. Bitcoin and other crypto tokens got over the weekend jitters, which were caused by people selling their digital tokens for a profit. But traders are still optimistic because a lot of money is coming into Toronto's Purpose Bitcoin ETF, which shows that market demand is high. The digital tokens were also backed by a positive decision from a U.S. court. Bitcoin was licking its wounds from the weekend as the largest cryptocurrency made small gains to keep its price above $30,000. Its biggest competitor, Ethereum, was also a little bit higher, but stayed below $1,950. Prices for active altcoins were all over the place, but they were mostly on the low end. After a federal court ruled in favor of Ripple, Bitcoin had a surprising rise and stayed above the $30,200 mark all weekend. Edel Patel,